Hi everyone, I hope you guys are having a great day. I am super stoked for today's review because I've been waiting for this pair of shoes to drop for a few months now. Today I will be reviewing the Asics Kiko Kostadinov Gel Quantum Levitrack trainers. So Kiko Kostadinov has decided to bless us with yet again another sick collab. In early July, photos of this pair of trainers surfaced online and it got me super hyped because it resembles the gel Kinsei model with the full gel heel cup at the back. I knew that they were going to be super comfy. So he released this pair of trainers late July. It was an exclusive web store release. Apparently there's only like 10 pairs and it sold out instantly. He did a general release around August and I was fortunate enough to get a pair. Big thank you to Motaku for assisting me with getting this pair. I honestly didn't think it was possible. So this pair of trainers released in 3 colorways. The white and red pair, a maroon and dark turquoise pair, and this black and yellow pair. They all have very cool names for their colorways. So I read from a page that did an interview with Kiko. He said that this pair of shoes took 2 years to make and Asics gave him the freedom to retool the whole sole design. The details are insane. So as usual, the purpose of this video is to show you close-up shots of the shoe to help you out with the sizing and show you how I would style them. Starting off, the shoes came in an Asics Kiko Kostadinov shoe box. It is in this yellow to black gradient design. I believe the design of the box corresponds to the colorway of the shoes. Here's the sizing code and model information. Here's the first look of the shoes. They did not come with any extra laces or accessories. This is the Gel Quantum Levitrack model. It is a completely new silhouette to Asics. It is in a meteorite crest green colorway. Here are the tags that came with the shoe. Starting off with the upper of the shoe, it is constructed by a very unique mesh overlay that goes throughout the whole shoe here. The feel and texture on the mesh is extremely unique. It is something I would imagine from a Spider-Man suit. If you were to look closely, there is a yellow layer hidden underneath the square mesh, and on top of the square mesh there is this 3D printed design. You can see many diagonal lines, each with different length along the upper, and from afar you have this claw mark kind of design print. When I wore the shoe on feet, the upper did not feel very ventilated, but it did feel very durable. On the exterior part of the shoe, there's a very loud and prominent Asics logo that is stitched on over the mesh overlay. You have different paneling at the back and different textures as well. There's a mudguard that overlays the mesh. It has a golf ball dimpling kind of texture. The same material is found towards the back of the shoe. Moving on to the heel of the shoe, you have many stitching designs and you have a few perforated holes for ventilation. In the middle, you have the Asics logo. The heel is also in this gradient black to yellow design. You have an Asics logo at the front of the toe box. The eyelets are also made in the same golf ball dimpling kind of material. As for the tongue of the shoe, it is constructed by regular mesh. The top layer is made from black mesh and there is a yellow underlay. The tongue has one lace holder and the Asics logo at the top. Here is the sizing information. Here is the insole of the shoe. Here is the base of the shoe after the insole is removed. Moving on to the midsole, it is constructed by different layers. The first layer being a very springy and bouncy foam. I'm not too sure on the exact material and name of it because it is not stated. The yellow layer here is said to be FF Blast, which is Asics' new technology. It is a more bouncy foam. This is the instep. You can see the FF Blast branding. Next, you have huge layers of gel and finally the last layer of crash pad. At the back, you have chunks of gel disconnected. The design is slightly pointy, making the shoe look very aerodynamic. According to pages I read, Kiko Kostadinov spent a lot of time retooling and redesigning the outsole. Here is the forefoot. The crash pads have a very unique traction pattern. At the back, you have the Asics logo. In the middle, you have this gel portion sticking out. This is a top view of the toe box. You can see the shape of the upper is pretty standard, but you have hints of gel peeking out at the side, which makes the front of the shoe looks wider. A very unique silhouette in my opinion. As for sizing, I'm typically a US 9 in most Nike sneakers, and for designer shoes, I wear a European 42. For my Asics sizing, I wear a US 9.5. I usually go half a size up from my US sizing. For this pair, I went with a US 9 because I was desperate. There was only a US 9 left when I was trying to buy it. Personally, this pair fits me snug. I reckon after a few wears and letting them expand, it will fit me well. But if I had the choice, I would definitely go half a size up. So all in all, in terms of sizing, I recommend going half a size up. If you want to go through the size, it might feel a bit snug.
You
So that was how I styled the pair of shoes. The upper silhouette of the shoe really reminds me of a football cleat, except with a futuristic twist because the gel outsole of the shoe is really alien looking, and overall the shoe has a very unique silhouette. The forefoot portion of the shoe is really nice and wide, so any baggier pants or flat pants that sits over the shoe will give off a really nice look. Personally, I feel that this pair of trainers goes really well with hiking style fits as well as athleisure fits. Brands like Post Archive Action and Arc'teryx would really complement this pair of shoes nicely. To sum up my thoughts on this pair of Quantum Levitrack trainers, so even before purchasing the pair of shoes, I was a bit worried about the yellow color because it's not really in my comfort zone. It's quite striking and loud. But after throwing them on feet and styling them with clothes, I realized most of my pants would cover the sock liner up to the heel anyways, and most of the yellow will be blocked out. I feel that the yellow doesn't overpower the whole outfit, so it's not too bad. It's quite a fun shoe to style. Next, I love the silhouette of the shoe. The silhouette hands down is the best part. I love how the gel peeks out from the sole slightly, exceeding the main upper of the shoe, which makes the front of the shoe look really wide. When wearing with baggier or flat pants, it really gives off a very nice silhouette. And I really love the gel heel outsole. The gel portion here extends past the heel of the shoe, giving off a really futuristic look. It reminds me of the new wave of running shoes like the Nike Vaporflies with the sharp outsole at the back. And needless to say, I really love the comfort on this pair of shoes. The comfort is not like a Keanu comfort where it's plush and soft. This one is more bouncy and springy. It feels like there's more energy return overall. I'm praying that they release a second gen in more monochrome or earth tone kind of colors. I think it will look so sick. But overall, I love this pair of shoes so much. I hope this video has given you more information on this pair of Kiko Kostadinov Asics Gel Quantum Levitrack trainers. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.